Okay, so you want to learn how to beat Zapdos in Pokemon Go when it turns up next week? This is all the best counters, it's top CP, all the info you need to know to take down and catch the legendary bird Zapdos. Keep watching for all the info on the Mythic Booster Channel. Okay, so as we said, this is going to be all the information you need to know about Zapdos. The top counters, and we're going to go through it now. Okay, so your number one Pokemon, as with all of the legendaries so far, is going to be Golem with Rock Throw and Stone Edge. Zapdos has got a double weakness to Rock, so Golem with Rock Throw and Stone Edge is the perfect choice. Next up, as with other Pokemon that we've used in the past, Tyranitar with Bite and Stone Edge is also going to be super effective with Stone Edge hitting it with its rock type damage. After that, we've got Rhydon, not quite as effective as Tyranitar, but with Mud Slap and Stone Edge, again, it's going to be a really good Zapdos counter. However, this is where it gets interesting, and we are now going to get a chance to use a brand new Pokemon that we don't see around. It's one of the hardest hitting ice type attackers that's not going to be affected by the electric damage that Zapdos does to water, and that is Jinx. Jinx with Frost Breath and Avalanche is going to be a really hard hitter. It's a really, really strong offensive type attacker, and it's going to be really resistant with its Confusion Ice type. It's going to work really well. Likewise with Piloswine with Powder Snow and Avalanche, again taking little damage from being a ground type, but however dealing out massive chunks of damage with Powder Snow and Avalanche. The other Pokemon that sits in really well in with the rock types is Sudowoodo with Rock Throw and Stone Edge, again dealing really, really great damage. These are all going to be great Pokemon. There are loads of other ice types like Cloyster and Lapras that do deal great ice damage, but however they are going to be effective massively by Zapdos' really powerful electric attacks. So going into the Zapdos information that you guys need to know. Zapdos' max CP is 3,330, making it a formidable legendary bird in Pokemon Go. Because it's not taking the same damage that Moltres took with the rock type damage, it's going to be hard to take down. I think it's even going to be harder than Articuno, which was definitely tricky. Articuno was, a minimum 9-10 person raid. I think this is definitely going to be 10 people and maybe more to find it easy every single time. Zapdos' only quick move that it can learn is going to be Charge Beam, which is dealing really, really high levels of damage. Then after that, its possible charge moves are going to be, I'm just reading from my notes here as well, it's Thunder, Zap Cannon, and Thunderbolt. Its best moveset being Charge Beam and Zap Cannon. To give you a bit of information, Zap Cannon is actually the fourth most powerful charge move in the game, dealing 140 damage. Closely followed by Hyper Beam at 150, Overheat at 160, and by far in the lead is Solar Beam with 180. If you wanted to know the DPS for those, the DPS for Zap Cannon is 37.8 DPS, Hyper Beam is 39.5, Overheat is 40, Solar Beam is only 36.7, but with its massive jump up from 160 to 180 in damage, it's a totally, totally devastating move. Zapdos is actually going to be really cool. It will top out as the strongest electric type attacker just behind Ampharos and then Jolteon. So it's going to be a Pokemon you're really, really going to want to get for taking down those strong water types in the game. Well, this has only been a very short video. I hope you've found it really, really helpful. I hope you go out and catch your Zapdos. Remember to bang a subscribe on the channel if you found it helpful. Give it a great big thumbs up. And I'd love to hear your comments down below as to whether this information was helpful with you catching your Zapdos next week in Pokemon Go. See you next time, guys.